first challenge. Can you remember what happened last time?
Oh no!
You know what? I have a shot, Grunt.
You do.
I think. All right. Okay. So last time, Hugh came back and said, "Guys, I heard of this cool new village. We should beat their asses." And then Rack came back and was like, "Hey guys, I heard you were scheming." And so we were like, "Yeah, we are." And it was like, "Okay, instead of like instantly going for them, right? Maybe you should wait until you have some more forces, right? And instead of like overrunning the village, because there's like a lot of dudes there and they are like lords, you should like just like raid them. Just raid them a little bit. We're like, all right, you know what, you're at, all right, we got yourself a deal." And so Rack led the lizard men to us, where we were like, these guys don't look that good. Let's see if we can like have let's see if we can have our demon here like beat him up to like lower down the price. And so we did, and then our demon got bodied, but luckily I was there to encourage her with my evil schemes, and she ended up winning. So we got the lizard men on board. They became oh no, fucking
The minion pack or
yeah, there's a minion pack. I'm forgetting Red's character's name.
Zorban?
Yeah, Zorwin. They became Zorwin's minion pack, and life carried on for a bit. Then we also wanted to make a deal with the trolls, and Brack was like, yeah, so like the trolls kind of like don't like me because of a thing. Don't worry about it. But I think we can manage. So Rack sent us a message that said, okay, I told him something. You'll figure it out when you see him. Ball's in your court. Good luck. So the trolls walked up, and they were real dumb. And they said, "You smarts, we want to be smarts." And I'm like, "All right, I'll make you smarts." And so that's how the trolls joined us. Then we decided the scheme to have a caravan go from the misty forest all the way down to through the sword, like this road here. They were heading towards Baldur's Gate, maybe, I think? Yeah, so they were heading to Baldur's Gate. We ambushed them right here. And the ambush was mostly successful. Like, 3 elves got away, but we captured a bunch of them, tried to see if we could get them to send us more money by holding hostages, but they weren't vibing with it. And we're like, yeah, I think these guys are just gonna call the police on us. Let's just capture them. Maybe I can use them to teach me human language for negotiation purposes. So we brought back like 3 elves and an elven kid, and back to our evil castle. And I sent the trolls and some of the lizard men after the elves who ran away, but they came back empty-handed. Apparently, they made it all the way to Mirka's cabin. So, Thankwell went over there to go talk to Mirka about maybe killing them, or at least imprisoning them for eternity. And succeeded, you know? I'll give him that. It worked. You know, it was a successful negotiation, and those elves are stuck there, so they don't know about us. And by stuck there, I mean they don't really want to leave.
Too good.
It's great living conditions. Back at the prison, the elves are being very uncooperative, despite the fact that I am sparing their lives. What a bunch of douchebags, right? Fucking meatbags, am I right, Grunt? Come on. I start trying to like lower their water and food. Like phone call. Oh boy, scam likely. The 6th one today. Fuck off. I start lowering their water and like food just to like try to get them to like talk to me, but they're still being assholes about it. The kid somehow isn't like starving, and so Thankwell shows up and is like, "That's kind of weird. Let's look into that. Okay, there's some magic going on here. Let's do some tests." Later, that's when Zorwin sees a kobold with like a shiny rock that's like they're using for betting. She drags the she drags the kobold over. We find out that in actuality, the kid whose name is Vikmar was magically shining the rocks to trade them for food and water. Vikmar also, in this short amount of time, has learned some of the monster language and was able to strike a deal with Hugh where he would teach Hugh everything he wanted to know. In return, Hugh would murder the two elves. The deal was struck. Hugh immediately had Zorwin kill two of the elves, and then had Vikmar start teaching him. Vikmar was given his own rooms. Eventually, Hugh went to go kill the other one to skin him, so that, well, flay him, actually, is the correct term. Flay him so that he could get a skeleton and also meat for our Hydra. And Vikmar was very eager to help with guidance. And I think that's pretty much everything.
Listen, sometimes the village boy doesn't just want to be acknowledged and just wants to get his revenge.
You know, as they say, a child scorned by the village will burn it down just to feel its warmth.
We will foster his hatred. We will nurture it.
Yeah, very, very good recap. So,
Thank you.
hope you'll do as good next week.
Is Red not going to be here next week either?
No, but there's not gonna be here to recap this session, so...
It's okay, I'm gonna do
listen,
it.
The session's being recorded, right? We could just have her watch the recording and then recap.
True.
Here's some homework. Here's some homework.
Homework, Red!
True task delegation. Like, I need you to watch this and then like report back to me and see like how.
Yeah.
Let's see, but yeah. There is currently a lull in the action as there's probably some investigation being conducted on the missing Elminster figurines, but
Fucking nerds.
listen, man, you don't mess with them. They have all the money in the world if they can purchase Elminster figurines for like the actual value.
What if they
Yeah, you know what? I'm not furry artists. Furries do the same thing, and I'm not scared of them either. $2,000 on a fucking fursuit.
Until they show up at the dog park and they bite your dog. Like, listen, man, you don't.
Listen, that might work in Romania, Grunt, but in Texas we stay strapped.
Yeah, but the problem is if it comes up and bites my dog, like if it's just another dog, I can just like shove it away and I won't get in trouble. But how? See, that's the problem. The moral ambiguity of the law there.
What?
If I kick it, it's not gonna treat me like as if I kicked another dog. It's gonna treat me as if I kicked another humans.
Yeah, but technically, like, you're allowed to like defend your like property, and like, there's a stand your ground law you can, which this would apply under because they're like trying to like quote unquote either break your shit, you know, so you can like fight them off of it.
And no, there was an actual case of this in Romania in one of the cities. Ridiculous. So a cat lady, an actual cat lady showed up to the dog park and started like hissing at random dogs, just kind of freaking the fuck out. The funniest shit I've ever seen on video.
Good fucking lord. Yeah, you can listen to my deterrent, Grunt. There you go. That's my deterrent.
God. True American way. But yeah,
It's a true Texan way. The rest of America doesn't get it anymore.
that's also true. You are the purest of them all.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a lull in the action. There's still things to do. I think Thankful doesn't have a minion pack, nor does the actual keep, which it can also hold a minion pack due to
Yeah.
warband ability. So there is still room to expand your forces.
I know we also haven't finished the excavation efforts, so there's still work to be done there.
Oh, those will never be truly finished. You can always just dig deeper.
we can dig too deep and too greedily, Grunt?
Find out. We can yell at the rocks.
At the very least,
Can we your castle?
at the very least, in the month that this has been going on, the fighting pits are officially done.
Let's go.
So every now and then you can just see lizardmen fighting, and Brock will probably try and arm wrestle a troll or some shit.
Grunt, how are my lessons with the trolls going? Are they showing any improvement at all?
God,
Great.
no. Listen,
Great.
these see, that's the thing. If these were like adolescent trolls at the very least, like maybe, but these are like clearly adult middle-aged trolls.
Old dogs and new tricks, I see.
Yeah, unfortunately, they relied too much on their magic artifact and
Listen,
never
maybe we
invested
can
points
fix
into
this one day.
intelligence.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Listen, I can get maybe Artificer one day, and I'll fucking make a weird magic item to make them smart again.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have you make more shit of it.
I think that's the only way, honestly.
Might be.
If for good performance, you will get, in fact, a temporary intelligence.
You have one day on the smart rock.
But at least the half elf is still being rather helpful.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning Elvish, guys, slowly.
Yep, it's a process, all right.
It certainly is a process that I assume will take. That's Thankful's page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 XP's worth of time.
But question is, would you what the question is, what is the next step in this plan to continue to expand?
I think the next step is to find another pack, and so,
Also
Hugh
have
will be
money.
like,
Yeah.
I have 2 gold. I don't know how much Thankful is.
I still have free gold. I could also get a reach out, maybe find my people, find more rats.
No, not more rats.
I've discovered recently that apparently D&D has also has cat people, so that are lawful evil.
Yeah, they're
Of
called
course it does.
tabaxi.
Yeah, of course it does, Grunt. Right?
No.
No, they're called, okay, so they're literal like fucking skooma snorting cat people. Like,
No, I mean
they're called
just
tabaxi.
Oh wait, oh, who are these guys? What the fuck? Oh, these are actual Khajiit.
the
Yeah,
Rakshasa.
they're
No, Rakasha. They're different from the
Rakshasa.
Tabaxi. They're different from the
like
Tabaxi.
actual the monster race.
Yeah, like an actual monster race.
They're
Okay.
like demons or like fiends.
Yeah, that apparently choose to take the form of cats. So yeah,
Okay. They're funny pointy shoes.
but yeah, no hate. Apparently in Elder Scrolls, the Khajiit also try to run super fast.
It's true.
Grunt did in fact reach like 100 feet movement in D&D.
No,
Like,
also
190.
listen. Tabaxi monks are peak. I made a Tabaxi monk that was all about speed. I got him up to like Mach 8, I want to say.
Yeah. Grunt could have been faster. He went for a monk, but alas, he only went for.
No,
But
because
he's still pretty
I
fast.
was like, oh, I'm just gonna. It's like, oh, suddenly I start with 45 speed. Okay, what the fuck?
It's great.
I can
Yeah,
just
then I
run
can-
from things.
Then I
But
can
yeah.
throw haste at you. Okay, continues.
But
So
so there are those two things you could do. You could also, if you want, raid some more. None of you are stressed. Yes, you are. So you could actually heal that stress. There's
it's
we're-
been some time.
yeah, we're back to lurking. So you get to
There we go.
recover stress and shit.
I think one day Hugh would like call Thankful into like his office.
The office being the room, his room.
Yeah, my bedroom. I have like a wall of skeletons I have yet to animate, you know. And,
Yes, Mr. Maris.
Thankful you're here. I was wondering, with the castle is still quite large, and there is some room for more minions. I was wondering, if you were to add to this group, what would you be looking for? What do you think we lack right now?
More firepower wouldn't be too bad, you know. You can never go wrong with more fighters. Also, but we could also do some with some spies and ideally infiltrators, but sadly those are not too available here.
Could perhaps ask Rack if there's any cunning individuals in the surrounding area that are looking for work, but honestly, spies wouldn't be too bad. Maybe some doppelgangers. The perfect infiltrators.
That would be ideal, but we only do. Let's see if we can maybe reach out to some. But for now, I think at least some scouts would do at least, or some such.
Perhaps some entities with more magical powers too, as you and me are the only two who are knowledgeable in the arcane arts.
D&D monster races.
I know there are a lot of monsters with like inborn
Yeah.
magic. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
I'm looking
lot
for
of
people
shit.
who would like live in the fucking forest, who live in the swamp, who are like
Nah, Mac,
reasonable.
I'm way ahead of you. I'm looking for specific things that can be made into jokes.
Front is on the next level already.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you think? Infiltrator or spellcaster? We obviously will want both, but for right now, I was thinking, because we don't really have any current plans, I think information is very important.
Yes.
Myself.
For now, our magical cable should far outmatch anything the local villagers will throw at us. Maybe even the occasional patrols from the neighboring cities.
I don't know, unless some of those nerds from the captain come here looking for their Elminster figures.
Ah, come on! As if they'll be as if they'll throw a hissy fit over to some wooden figurines.
I hope. Oh my god, not again! Shut the fuck up, Scam Likely!
I see. You're getting messages from the wizard.
Yes, I'm getting that wand you left me keeps ringing, but like it's not Mirka. It's just some Indian man.
The spice merchant from Arm. I see.
he keeps trying to for my information or tell me that my wagon's extended warranty is expired. I don't even own a wagon.
Yeah, he tried to convince me to give him some gold so he can give me gold later.
One kept asking if I wanted to be a sugar baby. I don't even know what that is.
Not a wild creature that I even know of. Anyway, for now, spies will do information and scouts.
Yes. Let us. Has Rack returned? Ah, there was something I wanted to ask him the other day. Fuck, what was it?
It's probably he's in the. I think he was
right for translation purposes, but I think that's mostly covered. I mean, unless there's something the boy direly wants to express that he hasn't figured out how to yet.
Oh yeah, Rack is around. Wants to call upon his services.
Indeed.
So yeah, do you want to call him up to your chambers as well?
Indeed.
As he arrived. My good lords, how can I help you?
we were wondering if you knew of any entities in the area good at infiltration, stealth, more stealth things. Preferably doppelgangers, but I mean, we know those are hard to come by.
I may have not that, but I know a group of people. They're quite adept at beguiling the senses.
What's it, berries?
I believe
Ah,
they are
hey.
fiends, technically. Although the classification system does elude me a bit.
Well, I hope you'll
There's
get along with the Zorwin.
there's also the birds, but well, they're kind of mean. So
Birds?
there's the murder of ravens that, well, I believe they're magically gifted, but they are quite unfriendly, I would say. Quite judgmental.
Hmm. Well, uh, would you mind setting up a meeting with both of them? We do have. There's still some room to go around here.
He'll nod.
Oh, also, um, do you remember the raid from last time?
The what?
The raid from
Oh,
the other
yeah,
week.
he'll nod.
Yeah. So I took some prisoners to information gathering, and one of them turned out to be a rather interesting individual. I was wondering if you could do some more. We've been working out a system of communication, but it's taking time. I was wondering if there was anything they wish to inform us of immediately.
Say no
Would you
more.
mind translating?
I know most of the languages spoken in this area. Should be able to provide you sort of quick guide and a dictionary if you give me enough time, and of course, gonna be somewhat costly, but I'm sure you'll be able to afford such a thing.
Oh, I'm sure if you as long as the services you provide are accurate, then price shouldn't be an issue.
Cal like rub his hands, smile, and nod. Then I shall be with you shortly.
Splendid. Quite the never misses a chance to make a quick buck, does he?
Quite the entrepreneurial spirit.
Oh well. I do still have some funds, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, I shall not keep you busy with your skeleton brethren.
If you're willing to spend 1 gold, then you can add like an item. I guess gear. I was gear. Like translation dictionary between Elven and whatever evil language you're talking.
Um,
Put Elven to evil. I don't.
Elven to evil.
Elven to evil.
Since he's already teaching me Common, could I instead ask? Since he's already teaching me Elvish, could I actually ask for a Common book?
Yeah, yeah. You can use a different language. It's still not gonna make like communication seamless, but at the very least, you'll be able to know common phrases,
Mm-hmm.
and then just maybe quickly form words.
Give me money.
Just look at him. Where is the library? Donde está la biblioteca?
They just hand you like a flyer.
Oh shit.
It sends you to the fucking swimming pool. Like, well,
Ah shit. Um.
but yeah, no. As we'll call in, well, these genes he's talking about and these ravens. So that'll take a couple of days before they can all gather here. Um,
I said I called it evil to common conversational phrases.
unkindness of ravens. Well, they will certainly be unkind. Um,
Are these the fucking Kenkus?
God,
What?
No, they're not Kenkus. Kenkus are a playable race that are like little bird people. They can't fly, but they can.
no, these
They
are
like mimic
actually
words.
just magical ravens. But yeah, maybe we'll see why. Even Rock was like, these guys are kind of assholes. I don't know.
Massive fucking douchebags.
Fucking
Uh,
cunts.
yeah. In the meantime, I'm not sure if there's anything else you would like to do, talk to. If you want to check up on Murka, thankful. You did give her improved instructions.
Yeah, I'll check and I'll call in.
As you call in. Ah, so good to hear from you, thankful. How are things at the castle?
I know expanding our forces with some new meetings with some new business partners.
Ah, sounds wonderful.
So how things at your place?
I think you would be proud. I, I
Mhm.
I orchestrated a large heist. I managed to steal. I think it was 2 carts full of
Oh.
actual valuables. You said, right? Gold. You said is
Frank was really proud. He fucking spits out his coffee.
managed to
Oh.
orchestrate a heist and well the wagons and didn't give anything in return.
Oh my god, it's amazing, Murka. I'm so
It
proud of
is.
you.
Yeah, and then you should have seen the children. They were so happy.
And what?
Well, I mean, I have nothing to do with all that gold and other things, so I thought, why not just give it to some of the orphanages around?
He Robin Hooded them.
It was a couple of orphanages and other places which needed help, so I just gave them the money instead. They were quite happy. It made me feel wonderful.
You know what? It's progress. Now, listen.
Thank
Now
you.
listen. All you need to do, Mac, is just be like, there's a child in need over here too. Maybe next time you should donate your gold to us.
That's true.
We can use that gold.
Listen, Frank was not as sad as the first time when she said she stole the fucking disease away from people.
It's definitely progress. She did
It's
commit a
pro-
crime.
It did commit a crime. Fucking. Aw, congratulations on your first crime, but listen, don't you think you deserve something for your effort?
I don't. I did get something. I got so many people thanking me. Like some of the children did actually a couple of drawings. I have them like in like a little photo collection album. It's so sweet. Truly, there isn't a thing that's worth more than someone's honest God thanks. an appreciation. You know?
Beautiful.
I love Mirka. I wonder what the other tanks believe. Anyway,
Imagine being the fucking merchant lords of Baldur's Gate. Like, why did they steal my wagons? Why there's suddenly so much money across the orphanages? And I don't get this.
Like, that's it. It's time to take the money back from those orphanages.
That's illegal. Guard confiscated. Listen. Alright, Mirka. You did a great thing, you did a crime, I'm proud of you. But, you know like how hunters keep trophies, right?
I keep trophies as well. And I tell you about the album of drawings.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them actually knitted me. Had like a new pair of like mittens. I just gonna use during the winter.
Listen, you gotta have something to show off to your other hacks and stuff, you know.
I never
many
understood
will
that
learn.
because whenever I did used to correspond with other hanks, and I did show them things I was quite proud of, and they all laughed at me again. I don't. So I stopped talking to other hags long ago.
I see. Fuck. Goddamn. Listen. Frank was thinking, holy fuck, man. I really think you should have some... You know, fuck it, hey, I'm going for it. First of all, we have a bit of a child problem here. We're also taking care of some orphans. But next time, could you maybe borrow some of that gold to us? Thank you very much. But besides that, like, listen. Here's the thing: when you steal something, you should do it for yourself. You see, think about less about others, but think more about yourself. Listen.
What am I gonna do with that much gold?
You know, sell it like a dragon, perhaps, like a. You
Have
just
you
status
smelled
symbol.
those
You know?
things? They smell horrible. I don't want
That's true.
that.
That's true. Listen, maybe you can use to build a castle, a big evil castle. You know how many merchants, lords and stuff sit on big money hoards.
Yeah, I never understood that. It just feels very ineffective. And I don't need a castle to have a roof over my head and shelter.
Yeah, but people have to know you. You gotta show yourself to people. The optics.
Yeah, but whenever I show myself to people, they make fun of me. So, at very least, these kids are actually nice to me.
But you see, when people make fun of you, you should make them fear you. You should make them respect you. You should punish them. You should hurt them. They'll never laugh about you again.
Never thought about it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank was like, yes, I got it, Mirka. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, think about that some more. Listen, people also used to make fun of me. They bullied me, said I was a pathetic little rat. Then I burned them alive, and then they stopped laughing. Burnt their skin off. So listen. Just make them fear you, and if they're afraid of you, they will not make fun of you. There you go.
You are, as usual, insightful. Take this advice to heart.
Please, Mirka. Please, for the love of God. Frank was like praying, please don't misinterpret this.
You know, she is making progress. She's making progress.
She did commit a crime, in fact, yes. I consider this a W. Of course, always happy to assist. Have a good day, Mirka.
You as well, Thankful.
Ciao.
Listen, when did she ever misinterpret? She just you provide incomplete information. That's there was never any
Uh,
misinterpretation.
listen, I'm proud she did a crime. Okay, that's a great success.
Listen, yeah. Listen, who else? Listen, it's time to make some people suffer. I wonder who's laughing at the good hag. Um,
Oh no, I think I know. But
them.
Fanko didn't realize he's too happy about his advice.
Um, yeah, several days later, eventually, there'll be representatives from the two groups arriving. There's kind of like waiting in your main hall area. There's one big ass raven
Mhm.
and one sort of half man, half tiger, being very ominous, as he is in fact smoking a cigar.
Oh my fucking god, did you add the fucking cat people?
The Rakshasa? You didn't figure he was going for the Rakshasa? Come on, Mac!
The morphine is kicking.
The Mofine.
Mo-
To go!
Mac, their Wikipedia page says they're very good at illusion and trickery. What do you mean?
Oh. When you said fiends, I was like, which fucking fiends? Oh,
They are fiends.
I should have known. I should have known.
Should have known. As they're both kind of just waiting for you, and as you use the raven will speak first as itself. Arlo, the great trickster.
Is there gonna be a dick measuring contest? Oh man. Greetings, honored guests. I am Hugh Morris. And this is my co-leader, Thang. There is another, but she's busy on an expedition right now. We have taken up residence of this castle, and we have some big plans here. And we were wondering if you would be so inclined as to get in on the action early.
The Cathman will take a step forward as he takes a heavy drag from the cigar. As,
Stuffing back a fat dart.
me and my people, we're well, quite skilled what we do, and I've heard some good things from the Red Lizard. May yet be able to work together.
Tell me, Demut, what is it you desire above all else?
Well, there's only one thing I find that is worth fighting for in life. As he like
Go on.
takes out the cigar, looks at it and says, looks at you,
Cuban cigars.
says, "True fineries of life." As he like takes another drag from it.
Ah,
Some of my people like different clothing, food. Me myself, nothing beats this. Takes another drag of the cigar.
I don't know why that gift got me so much. I can always appreciate a lover of the finer things in life. Truly, what is it? What is the pinnacle if not having everything you desire at your fingertips?
I'll nod.
Demut, I can promise you that our dreams, if they come to fruition, you will have whole countries dedicated to making your cigars.
Well, I think we may be able to work together quite nicely. Takes another drag. Just kind of like at this point, like the entire hall is just filled with fucking.
It's okay, I don't breathe. And of you, Arlo, what is it that you desire?
Look upon the world from up above and never give them the cheese.
What? I do double take.
Ah, to hoard that which which everyone desires.
Mm.
Such greed is a beautiful thing.
And
You
to
will
be
have
able to perform the greatest show while doing it. After all, taking things from people is anyone can do that. Taking things from people in the most, well, for me, fun, for the others, unpleasant way. That is the true value of life.
Indeed. Anyone can take candy from a baby, but it takes a true artist to also take every ounce of joy that baby has along with that candy. You will have your show. You will have your cheese. If you join us. In his head, he's like, what the fuck is with all these people and wanting cheese?
Unlike the
Fucking kids.
kobolds, this might just be a metaphor for the raven, though.
Okay.
Fortunately for you, he's probably not talking about actual cheese.
Okay. I hope so.
But yeah, no. Unless you want to continue shopping.
So I was thinking that I didn't know like which one you would prefer for your minion group, Mech. You want the Raven? You want the magical Ravens or the infiltrating Rakshasa?
Probably the magical ravens, considering I'm more of a wizard myself.
All right.
You know, wizards do like their ravens on their staffs. But I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. The other one's just going to the keep anyway, so yeah, that makes sense to me. That's what I was thinking.
Add them as attack. Um, classify these as scouts unless you want them to perform other things. How do you envision using these minions as primarily?
For the Rakshasa, I was
No,
thinking
for the
like
ravens.
spies. Oh, for the Ravens?
Yeah, scouts probably.
Yeah.
They do fly, yeah. In a sense.
I think the default was, yeah, I think it's 2 dots into one and 1 dot in.
I think so.
So since they are your minion pack, what want?
Probably some
I would assume like scan since
shulk.
you're gonna like
Oh,
rely on
scan.
their.
Yeah, three scan. Very good. Two in scan and one in invoke, since they're wizardy.
Yeah. As these have to invoke, and unless you want to stat the Rakshasa otherwise. The question levied at both.
Sorry, what was that?
So I'll assume
That
for
is-
the Rakshasa minions, you'll have like you have 2 dots in invoke, but the other 1 dot you want it to be in trick, finesse, skulk.
I'm thinking Skulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll work. And you
So
could
is the
all,
Rakshasa were the mages then?
yeah, they're
Okay, then Mac? Do you want those guys in it? Because Mac said he wanted the wizard guys.
No, I already gave my ravens one invoke.
well,
Okay.
the ravens have some magic. It's just that it's not as
They're not
Okay.
casters. They're not full casters. Isn't
they have different type of magic. These ones are like flat out. They can create illusions and shit.
Okay.
Plus, Dechmut is a cigar smuggler, so different
Uh,
different priorities.
This man loves his Cubans.
Only that's what he wants. Just import interdimensional smuggling ring. So,
Another Marlboro.
500 cigarettes.
Maybe he met Pearl. Like, please give me some more cigarettes. Maybe fucking Agent Smith fucking stops him in the fucking Umbra. Stop right there, criminal scum.
they're like, no, what the fuck are you doing? Imagine bringing tobacco across dimensions just to fuck
Dude,
with people.
now that's criminal.
Um, but yeah, I I I won't make you pay them right now, but when you want to use them, cost.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, you spend those. I would say those downtime actions, unless you want the imps to do anything. But I'm not sure.
What can they do?
Fuck if I know. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Play
Probably,
around.
Yeah, probably just dig if you want. You can
Yeah, just have him dig.
expand more.
Find Ziggy's brother around the corner. Second Hydra.
Mr. President, there's been a second Hydra.
I didn't-
But yeah, other than that,
Trying to think of the correct dig a ton of gif. Can't find it. It's a shame. So then, Thankful. I recall that strange conversation I overheard. How is your tutelage of dear Mirka going?
She committed an actual crime. I'm very impressed of her.
Ah, good. What was it?
She stole some gold.
Ah, now that's dastardly.
Unfortunately, she gave it all away to orphanages.
What? Why?
Because she didn't find the use for it. Apparently.
Yeah, but we could use it. Why didn't you ask her for the gold?
I told her next time to maybe give it to us. We also have some orphans here. Unfortunately, it's I tried to tell her about talking to her. She mentioned people laughing at her. I told her to try to hurt people in order to make them stop laughing at her. So hopefully she'll get to that.
Thankful.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it that was laughing at her? Exactly.
Okay, Thankful, yes. Oh god, oh fuck. As he runs to the fucking call.
Tell me, Thankful, who did you sick Mirka on?
Fuck, she said the other hacks were laughing at her.
Oh my god.
She didn't say the other hacks were. She didn't talk to them in a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. You have to stick Mirka on all the other hags in the forest. Good job.
I'll quickly run to the fucking phone.
Oh boy.
well, it's been a few days, so yeah. You'll reach out for the magic wand. Picks up, says, Thankful. How can I help you today?
Hey, I wanted to ask you. How is your
Yes.
new evil scheme progressing?
Well, maybe that should be a surprise for later. I do have sent for a package for Dragonspear. You should be able to get it. If not, hasn't arrived yet. I'm sure will arrive soon.
Oh man.
Aw, thank you for your generosity. I was stolen from one of those versions from those
No,
Switch
no, nothing stolen. I made this myself. You'll
Oh.
see.
I stand grinding his teeth. I appreciate it.
I did tell Rack not to sell it to people. I want that to be distributed freely. It's you'll see. It's moisturizing cream that would do wonderful for anyone's skin. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. I just want to catch up mostly on the progress of your next scheme.
Right now, there's no scheme. I'm actually just. There's a lot more things to do around here, but
Oh, what's going on? Something bothering you?
no, It's just that maybe I should hire some more people to help me out.
Listen, hiring people costs money though. So either listen, you can force them to work for you, or remember, force them to work for you for free, or take the money and you ask how to use that gold. You can always take the money from the others and at least use it to hire more people.
I should pay them, shouldn't I? Yeah, you are correct.
No. Hey, ideally, they should work for nothing.
Oh, like the elves.
Again, people are capital. You gotta think like that. And you want as little resources used to get as much output possible. You get me?
I do. I think I do.
I think
Thank you. I will. Yeah. You are right, as per usual. Thank you. Thankful.
I'll probably walk into the room like I'm like, so how's it going?
As she'll close off the phone call.
So how'd it go?
She's sending us moisturizing cream.
Who would use that?
I have no idea. We can maybe give it to Zor when I know. Maybe the trolls can eat it.
Maybe the trolls.
I don't know. Maybe they'll think it's like food or something. I don't know. Their stomachs and animal.
Maybe Vikmar?
That's true.
Trolls can use it. The imps can use it. The kobolds can use it.
We don't have imp script. We have
Yeah,
the imps are kobolds. Yeah. They have scales.
I was about listen. Maybe the lizard folk need to moisturize.
We live in a bog!
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like you might need some.
We get all the moisture we need from the air.
Yeah, well, that smells badly. You'll see.
Okay. All right. So, what did you tell her to do this time?
Fuck, what did I tell her to do this time? Ah, yes. For now, I asked her about what she did in the last days. She said she was surprised, and I'm kind of scared.
Mm-hmm. She's killed all the other hags. Got it.
She did say that because she didn't talk to them in a while, so hopefully not. But I told her to get more people to work under her.
Were you specific at all?
I told them to force them to work under her.
She's gonna make the orphans work under her and give them jobs. You know that, right?
Ah, fuck. No.
You know what?
I don't know what to do.
Is that really such a bad thing? I mean, who the fuck cares?
That's true.
She's allowed to do whatever the hell she wants.
That's true. She's a tough cookie to she already did a crime. I'm pretty proud of her.
You know, that's progress, right? Stealing is stealing.
Yeah,
you know, I swear, people always get caught up in the semantics of being evil. They don't even stop to think what is evil.
Yeah.
You know, it's my personal ideology that being evil is just being true to yourself without giving a shit about what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, exactly.
If she wants to steal from people and then just fucking toss the money into the swamp, who gives a shit? Right?
Yeah, even though she did say... Yeah, she did say she wanted to be more evil.
Bright side. We could rob those orphanages.
That's true. But enough worrying about Merc. I think we should worry about our own enterprise.
Yes, I was planning on making a visit up to Ancalagon to see if he's aware of any other settlements in this in the surrounding area. check in on him, see how he's doing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If he's got, if he actually has a favor he wants to ask of me, perhaps I could help him out.
Yes. Let's get to that. Let's check to your acquaintance.
Did you want to come too?
Sure, why not?
Very well, come along.
As the both of you exit the castle grounds, Rack is currently looking over a small cart filled with crates.
The moisturizing cream.
As
boy.
you'll see him instruct the trolls to like start unloading. There's like a couple of them. As he'll open one, and you can smell the lavender from all the way here. As Rack kind of just waves at you as you approach. Like, the shipment from Merca arrived, my lords. Smells.
Yeah, it's the moisturizing cream, right?
You look at the thing, it's rather... It is faintly glowing. A green glow. Does have a very pleasant smell to it. As Rack slowly nods and says, Is that what she called it?
Is it made out of hags?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, sir.
Okay.
I'm not an expert in alchemy, but
I just wanted to know if she told you before she shipped it off. Either way, what did she tell you it was?
She told me it was not to be sold. So I have to honor our agreement and distribute it freely throughout the keep. Would you want some?
Thankfully, please be my guest. It's your friend. Go on, try it.
Sure, I'll try some.
Yeah, well, it apparently revitalizes the skin, makes you smell nice.
I'll investigate later, see what it is.
I better not touch that then.
Rack says, well, she said it would be beneficial for everyone, so...
I like my skin where it is, which is not on me.
He shrugs. Maybe it'll make you be shinier. I don't know, sir.
You know what? I have an idea. And I will, walk over and just, pull out one of, this, drag over one of, the skeletons I just have lying around that's not animated. Yeah. And, with, I just kind of, dip one of the finger bones of that skeleton in there just to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if you rub some, you'll see that, yeah, it does make the bones shinier and smell nice.
Oh, thank God.
Cleans any grime that may be on them.
Well, I suppose I can save some of this for later.
Rack shrugs and says, kobolds will have a field day with this. Hope they don't eat it.
They might.
They'll be barfing lavender for a month.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll set up a system so that we make sure that they don't blow through all of it in, one day.
Oh, nah, that'll have some of the lizardmen start distributing this throughout the castle in rations. At the very least, everything will smell nice now. Isn't she so nice?
Yeah.
We'll fix her eventually. She committed a crime. I'm proud of her for that. Listen.
I feel like you've advanced from lawful good to chaotic good. It's a progress. It's some progress.
It's a slight step. It's a baby steps. Okay.
Honestly, I thought I was just really afraid that this shit would happen to me.
Starts regrowing your skin, brings you back to life. Holy shit. See, because she's nice. Why would she plan something that would be harmful to anyone?
Because maybe she'd think that I want my skin back, because everybody wants skin, right? Like, why would anyone want to be
Nah,
dead?
she's very understanding with any race, including skeletons.
uh,
Um, but yeah, you two will make your way to the Black Threads cavern. As thankful, once you enter this, you do see the shadow on the wall. This immense creature lying just over the corner.
I look
Truly
to see,
terrifying.
look to see Thankful's reaction.
Every time it
My
breathes, there's like a puff of hot air and smoke that just kind of softly lifts from its nostrils.
mighty friend, you got her.
Absolutely. Hello, Caligon. It is I, Hugh.
The dragon's head barely kind of like moves a bit as another hot puff of smoke emanates from its nostrils and says, with a booming voice you can hear, "Well, it's been some time, Lich."
It has. Rebuilding efforts have been quite busy. A lot of things to do when you've just reclaimed a castle.
I see that things are moving throughout the swamp. Fiends, lizard man, even the birds in the sky.
Some trolls as well. You have a keen eye, my friend. I made good on your advice the other last time we spoke and managed to hit on that village. We were able to get a good bit of resources from it. I was wondering, are you aware of any other settlements?
There is a larger settlement further up the road. They bar the way between two great cities. As such, plenty of trade passes through.
I see. Intriguing. I was also wondering, since you helped me out so graciously last time, is there anything I could do for you as a favor?
I need. Well, you could provide a steady supply of proper meat. I would appreciate that.
Very well. I believe our pet in our dungeon is well fed for now. The next shipment we intercept, I shall deliver all of the corpses unto you, my friend.
Just seemingly puffs and puffs, content, as the head lowers back down on the ground. Say you can detract 1 gold from your stash. Keep feeding the great Ankalgon.
Oh, I'm gonna be broke. Can you lend me money, my good
I'll
friend?
lend you, my friend. I'll lend you some coins.
Thank you. Lend me some gold.
You have our need. We do need to rob a fucking caravan now,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta do some robbing quick.
Yeah. I would say like, yeah, that's a big dragon. There shouldn't be both them and Ziggy. The dragon poke his head out, or only the shadow?
No, you only
Saw the shadow.
you only saw the shadow move.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah,
like
that's a big dragon.
yeah,
How
it's
can we
rather
control it?
massive.
Yeah.
How can we feed both of them?
Oh, it's trust me, it'll work out. You
Uh,
know, dragons, they only eat a little bit and then they go into hibernation.
I rode a dragon called once. I'm not sure that's how it works, but I'll trust you.
Don't worry. My source is that it came to me in a dream.
Ah, the most reliable source. Okay, let's go then.
Of course, come. I am curious, would you introduce me to this Mirka?
Well, yeah, sure. Well, since you introduced me to your friend, since we are in Iraq, I think it will be time to meet you. You're far more hospitable than Zorban.
Indeed.
Yeah, Zorban, I think I'll put off for a while before meeting Mirka.
Gonna travel to her cabin to check up on her.
Yeah, I wanted to introduce you more before we do that.
Yeah, well, I'd like to be introduced.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how it's going down there. And I don't know if we should do a raid here while Red's gone, or if she should wait, or we wait for her to come back. That's my biggest thing.
However you want.
All right.
For now, Mirka, for now, introduction to everybody.
If we have time after talking with Mirka, then yeah, we'll hit the tradeway between that town that and Caliban told us about.
As you will eventually find your way, the both of you, your cabin. Yeah, it just looks as peaceful. It's not just the cabin though. It's quite big now. There's like adjacent buildings now to it
Oh god.
where the elves live. Well, thankful you've seen this, but
Oh, okay, it's the same
Hugh,
building.
yeah, I was gonna say, Hugh, you don't understand why there's so many buildings, but
I do know that she's keeping the elves with her.
well, those do look like some nice accommodations, to say the least.
Sure do. Quite, this is turning into a small village.
Yeah. Listen, at least I didn't run off and tell everybody about the raid.
Yeah.
That's priority number one, to keep him here.
But I don't think this picture's accurate anymore.
It's just her cabin.
We'll get a village picture of a fucking city eventually.
All the nicer buildings are like right behind it. You just can't see it.
Just off screen.
Yeah.
The rest of the complex.
The compound.
Uh.
Yeah, knock at the door.
Yeah, she'll open the door. You see inside you. This lovely home as she welcomes you, greets you both. Please come
Not
in.
again!
This. What?
I got another scam call.
Holy shit.
They're persistent.
They're like really persistent with you. Damn.
They are! It's fun today. And they went to the worst part? They love calling me from the period of 9 to 11, which is when I'm fucking sleeping!
Yeah, that's bad. So yeah, as you walk in, this place doesn't look like what you would think a hag's cabin. Everything's like clean. The air is fresh inside. It's well lit. Everything's like properly organized. You can see there's a small table prepped for probably the elves because there's a lot of things on it: drinks, food. This place is very inviting. She says, "With what do I owe the pleasure? Please have some tea."
I just want to visit you and chat with you, and also introduce you two to each other. Hello, this is Hugh Merritt, my friend Hugh Merritt.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Mirka.
And the pleasure is all mine, Mirka. I am something of a leader of the Dragonspire Keep. I'm sure Thankful here has explained the current situation there.
Yes. I do try and help out whenever I can. Hope you enjoyed some of that moisturizer I sent.
Indeed, it was very splendid. Had to make sure the kobolds didn't eat all of it in a day, but you know.
Oh no, I assure you it's quite harmless. I don't think there's any way you can be harmed by it. Made sure of
Oh,
that.
I don't think there was no risk of them harming themselves. It was just to the kobolds, it tastes the exact same as like meat, and you know, it should be used properly as to accentuate the bounties of the gift you've given us.
She smiles and nods as she sits down and yeah, I mean she's gonna can't give you tea, Morris, but thankful you can drink tea if you want.
I'll always respect the hospitality.
Do I see the elves in here, Grunt?
Not at the moment.
Ah, would have been funny. Tell me, Mirka, I've heard a little bit about you from Thankful, but I'm curious to hear about you from yourself.
Well, I've been in the swamp for decades. I like gardening, brewing potions. Um, enjoy magic.
I believe that is a trait all three of us share in common.
She like looks a bit confused and but smiles and nods.
I am what is known as a lich. While I am undead just as my brothers are, I have the ability to bring into life more of my kind. It is a noble calling among my people.
She nods.
And unlike those dastardly necromancers who enslave us, I only wish to see my people freed.
Right. Noble of you, sir. Sure, there is no necromancy being done in here. Area.
Honestly, as long as if I'm sure even if you were to practice it, I'm sure you would not enslave my brothers and sisters,
No,
right?
no, when was the last time when someone died in this area? People don't. I got really good at healing people, so it's usually not a problem.
Oh, that's a bit of a tragedy, don't you think? Ah, how will more of my brothers and sisters be born if people do not die? Ah, a
People
shame.
die of old age.
Yes, but you see, elves have a very long lifespan. Hundreds of years, you know.
Still,
And
the
at the rate at which adventurers smash us and crush us, oh, we'd be extinct.
well, at the very least, the ones that got through here, I've understood the error of their ways.
I'm glad to hear that.
And she looks at Thankful and says, I've put your advice to heart.
Mm-hmm. Whom exactly did you punish for the insolence to insult you?
Oh, those were some of the other hanks in the area. I know they've laughed at me for too long.
Revenge is a noble pursuit, I would say.
Well, it felt good, so I decided, you know what, let them not go to waste. So, well,
Recycling is always very important. Recycling is always very important. Yes.
I told you.
Shut it, thank I shut it, humor.
But no. I mean the other one as well. You reminded me that people are capital and they should be used to their maximum efficiency.
Oh God, no!
As such, I've realized that we need to be more forward thinking with my approaches.
Forward thinking how?
I guess please do tell. I would love to hear.
What's your?
Well, you told me that yeah, the goal is to get people to work for you for free. So, I have started region-wide at the very least, and a few villages and maybe in Baldur's Gate as well. An initiative to help orphans develop useful life skills, with the idea that after they grow up and become quite capable, they'll be able to help me out as well. And they'll do it for free. And there is no more efficiency than someone working for you willingly.
I just look over at Thankful. He's a skeleton. You can't read his facial expression.
Yeah.
But you know.
If he had a face.
Believe in just a short 20 years, I'll have quite a large amount of dedicated workforce for free. How's that for the evil scheme? She looks quite proud of herself.
You know, the evils of capitalism are a real thing. You know,
That is true.
you have thoroughly met my expectations, Mirko.
Gonna smile and nod.
What are you going to do if those orphans who you've given your effort to so freely decide to scorn you and reject you and refuse to work for you? Greed is in the heart of all living things, after all.
Well, you have a point, and I have thought about that. So, part of the initiative includes a full-on curriculum about paying your debts and being honest, truthful, and kind to those who help you. Raise them to be proper, productive, and helpful members of society, I suppose.
You know, teaching is certainly a good way to instill your beliefs in others. You know, I would say that those of us who are magically inclined have an avenue even more surefire, though.
Mind control, indoctrination.
Why, instead of going through the labor and wasting these poor children's time teaching them hour after hour on being good, why not just implement the idea into them magically?
Exactly. So you will avoid. They'll avoid making mistakes, and they can live their lives to the maximum. Fullest.
Children can be so forgetful, after all.
You do have a point. It would be foolish not to use my magical abilities.
All you have to do, very simple. In your curriculum, merely magically instill to them the idea that when they are of age, they will help you. For free. As much as you want.
You have a point, sir. I shall think about this, how to best implement such a complicated and rather difficult spell.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Just gonna smile and nod.
in Hugh speak. I can't wait to see how you twist this.
Listen, Frank will like nod and say like, "Bless you," and as we walk away for a few meters, like from the house.
I already done now.
Yeah, after we are out, Frank will turn to Hugh. Now, well, let's see. Let's see what will grow out of this.
I can't wait to see how she interprets this. This is gonna be so fun.
There's a certain charm to seeing her twist our ideas. I have some ideas, maybe teach her maybe to start a cult, maybe perhaps to control people. I thought about maybe instilling her that, but I think she might be a benevolent overlord.
Perhaps I can convince her to start killing people, under the pretense of propagating my people.
That is certainly a strategy, yeah, but for now, let's see how this thing will go.
I will say as we go out. The next time you run into any dastardly people, perhaps you should pass them on to us, so that in a new way they can try again as one of us.
She kind of like, I suppose there are some who are kind of wicked. I'll make sure that their bones reach your castle. Safely packaged.
I do absolutely prefer those of humanoids. Just saying. The bones of monsters and such can be a bit unruly.
The problem is, sir, that I haven't met a dastardly human before, so I wouldn't be able to know. But if I encounter one, I'll make sure to send him your way. Like hags, orcs, trolls, goblins. Sometimes, yes, but humans,
honestly, I
elves
believe
are quite nice. Usually.
Oh boy. No. Please, if you will, leave the monsters of the forest alone for that purpose. Truly, those who make the best skeletons are those that are similar to me, of course. I would just say, look at it this way. I turned out all right, didn't I?
Yeah, she nods. Says, "Oh, if someone like that passes, I'll make sure to send them your way."
Got that one. Have a lovely evening, Mirka, and tell the elves I said hello.
Yes, of course. As you see, like from one of the nearby buildings, the elves are just kind of like looking in your direction, rather terrified.
I give him a very coy wave.
I'll make an illusion behind him, like fire.
Make it green fire.
Yeah, green fire.
As Morka just claps excitedly as the light show is being done.
Oh, Mirka.
Like, such fun games.
Indeed.
They are living quite good lives. What can I say? The food on the table was nice. Their accommodations look nice.
Listen, we can fix Mirka eventually.
These
Fine.
people-
Two have like free
They'll
time.
never leave, because why the fuck would they go back to their shitty huts?
Listen, every dog was like free fucking servants at their fucking castle. Listen, I think we can convince Mirka to start a cult. I think.
Yeah. Well, you've already started her on the path with implanting ideas.
Yeah. She has to control. She has to help people from making mistakes. Prevent them.
Tranquil, this is just my first impressions. But instead of trying to convince her to do evil for evil's sake, why not try convincing her to do evil for what she believes to be good's sake? Like the whole mind control thing, right? Mind control is certainly pretty evil. But if you convince her it's for a good cause, saving those children hours of pointless study when they could be learning other more important things, You know,
That might be a
maybe
better.
it'll work.
That might be a better avenue. She has so much potential. The magical power of her is intense.
This woman pretty much just killed at least like 6 other hags and turned them into cream. So
Yep.
the idea of her like just losing her shit is actually a bit terrifying. Like you don't.
Yeah.
And she's apparently not even that old as a hag. So
Yeah. So walking back, I go, told you the cream was made out of hags.
I honestly should have thought about that.
not gonna laugh
I
at her
also
anymore
told you
again.
she'd make the offer.
I was about to say the hags aren't gonna laugh at her anymore. That's for sure.
Nope. And
No.
you know what? You know what? You can respect it. Killing your rivals is always
Yeah,
is always
vengeance is
a
a
good thing.
good thing. It's a good plan. Fucking planting joy and revenge is a good seed to plant, honestly.
I also told you that she'd use the orphans for labor, and by giving them jobs.
Let's get back to writing caravans.
Indeed.
Much simpler
Now,
business.
sadly, now though, I feel like stealing from those orphans is a bit off the table now, since I don't want to intrude on our neighbors' business dealings.
No, we don't want to mess with her. Otherwise, she might come to the castle.
Wouldn't be neighborly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What raid would you even be interested in? There's like
So,
caravans that can travel. Um,
Yeah, can we deploy like? Can I deploy like the ravens maybe to check over to see for? Right now we spend a lot of liquid. We are very illiquid right now. We spend a lot of cash. Maybe like some valuables.
yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm not
got.
sure what kind of stuff passes through here, but maybe some like
Well,
valuable worshipments.
and Calagon seems to think that Daggerford has more wealth than Atlant, but um, that would imply an actual raid on their town. Like you could just deploy all your monsters.
Let's not do that at the city. It
I
might
was
just take
thinking
too
that
bad.
because he said trade passes through Daggerford a lot, I
Yes.
was thinking of nabbing one of the caravans on the way to Daggerford.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
from Daggerford.
some valuable goods. Yeah, dagger for this like fucking walls maybe and stuff. Yeah, it's scary.
It's doable, but that would also set us on the clock of, whoa, what the fuck?
That's not far from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could just like wait in the area and nab some of the caravans that are traveling.
Indeed.
Fucking Gale lives there.
Yeah, let's go find Gale. Get him to blow himself up.
Unironically, this is. I think he's alive and about at this time.
I don't know what era we're in.
We are. I think between the second and the third game, it's before Elturel got fucking nabbed. Elturel is still actually just there.
That's true. We can do that.
Who the fuck is Eltrillin?
Elturel was a
The city.
city
It's over
that
here.
got like dragged into hell.
Oh, where the tieflings come from?
Yeah.
Does that mean tieflings don't exist right now?
No, tieflings don't. No, they do it all the time. Sometimes.
I think they.
Eltur was.
I was gonna say, didn't thieves exist before Elturel?
Yeah, they exist
I
before.
don't.
The tieflings can be created via that method.
Yeah, there's no,
But tieflings
there's no like wave of refugees flooding the place.
Okay.
As yeah, I mean you can basically organize this yourselves. So let me just find a let's see if this cheat is actually useful. So I'll give you like 2 dice is fine for what you're planning. Because you did
Okay.
get the insight from Ancalagon. So
Love my homie and Caledon.
who wants to roll 2d6s?
Okay, who feels lucky?
You know, how about this? How about Mac? You and me each roll 1d6. Huh?
That's true. That's true. We can do. Can we do that, Grant?
Yeah.
Can we do
sure.
that? Got 4.
That's a mixed.
Fuck.
R slash.
Oh, it's the slash before the R.
Oh,
Hey,
Holy
good
shit.
job,
Hey.
man.
So yeah, I'll say this. Thankful with the help of your ravens, you managed to scout out. Luckily for you, seems to be a large, like a large caravan that's transporting. Well, you won't have like guards unless it's something valuable, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's more elements or figurines.
No,
Directly addressed to Gale.
because I'll say this. This is not the goods kind of caravan. It looks like they're transporting
Oh, it's a
someone rather than something.
Oh, we can do a ransoming.
Let's see. It's
Oh.
it's Elminster.
No, we will die. If this is that, we will die. We would fucking perish.
He's actually heading on his way down to Atlant to do modeling for the elves.
Elminster would delete us from the universe, actually.
Let me just check something.
Listen, you never fight him in Baldur's Gate 3 unless you fucking attack it, but they fucking nerfed him compared to his actual stat sheet.
Okay, God fucking. I was like, how many noble families are there in Baldur's Gate? There's a lot of them. Shit.
Let's give Brad 5 minutes to pick one and make a backstory for it, then make characters around the noble families.
Yeah. It's fine.
Fucking
So,
Franz Mac Liechtenstein.
so yeah, you're pretty sure. It looks like it's not a heavy escort, which is weird. But the actual like carriage definitely indicates someone wealthy. So thankful you can imagine that. Yeah, maybe this isn't the most public thing, or like something.
Yeah, incognito.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either incognito or lower nobility or like a rich merchant or something both in between. Yeah, someone doesn't want to do this publicly. All right, I see.
Splendid work, thankful.
Mighty interesting. Very convenient.
Say the six guards that they have, they look like actual competent warrior, not like the schmucks who are guarding the last
Level
caravan.
10. These are the Baldur's Gate 3 guards, unlike the fucking base D&D guards.
So
Level 8 fighters.
yeah, depends if you wanna. I was gonna say the problem is your biggest combatant is kind of out.
Along with our biggest force.
No,
fine.
I would say you can still like command the lizard folk.
It's all right. I'll raise my skeletons. Maybe they'll be a
You
little bit of
also
compensation.
have the demons, the tiger demons. You think they're not good in a fight just because they rely on
I
magic?
was getting to that, Grunt.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think. All right. We'll use the trolls as shock troops with the Rakshasa as to cause chaos. Either duplicating the trolls, making the enemies look like our allies. Some nice infighting.
Yes. Make our force bigger than it actually is.
The crows will provide support from the air, casting magic down from above, and then you and me will lead from the middle of the area with lizard men as to distract some of the other guards. All we need to do is make sure no one actually damages the car because we don't want who's ever inside to die.
Yes, that's the valuable cargo we need.
Worst case scenario, we weaken the Bernies.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's get going before they get to the city. Now grunt.
Yes.
Is it possible to like no, I don't have trick, which is kinda sucky, but can I do something?
I have trick.
Is it possible to travel ahead of how fast is caravan traveling?
Again, you know of it ahead of time, so it's irrelevant.
Oh okay. Oh, okay, travel, yeah.
Like
Can we prepare, like,
you
some
roll the 6, you can make whatever fucking ambush you want.
Okay. Yeah, I want to prepare like some ambush, some magic rules, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can booby trap the entire road if you want. That's the
Yeah.
explosive kind.
Please don't explode the actual car.
No, because if the cars might fuck up or the explosive kind,
How about a trap that debuffs them?
yeah,
Like the Bane spell. Or
darkness, blind, and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Prepare some debilitating effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to kill the fucking noble. I don't want to cast the fucking fire rune.
Thank
Fucking
you.
drives to the noble die.
Burns everyone's like, well,
Yeah. You know, if we clean up all the evidence, we can pretend they're still alive. We'll dress a kobold up in drag.
Fucking we'll dress up wrong.
We'll dress Drock up in their clothes. Put some lipstick on him.
Oh hello, father.
Oh boy.
but yeah, yeah, you are ahead of time. Prepare some nice traps, some runes on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
As anything else? That'd be a good question. Whom are you bringing on this mission?
I think we're bringing. Can we not bring everyone? Well, I mean, if we bring everyone, then and this is the hostage thing, they might tell people who we have.
Give me a moment, though. I want to check something. Mind myself.
At least the trolls in the Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you command your things directly, you need to pay them. I don't remember. I've liked to have this. Press minions into service. Now, what does that mean, game? No, you're not gonna tell me.
Make it up.
Plan and details. Because I imagine, listen, I'll say this, you can, because again, I cannot for the life of me find this in the book. I'll say you can probably convince these people to work on the idea that, hey, we'll either pay you or we'll let you take from the loot. Right?
Okay.
Problem is, who knows what loot there's gonna be. So if you want to convince them with the loot, I'll need one of you to roll either, I feel like, trick or like banter.
I will gladly roll trick.
Convince the enemies. Not the enemies, convince your minions to just take payment after the job, basically. It doesn't cost you gold.
Yeah. Critical.
Holy
Oh
shit.
baby!
Yeah,
Dumb
no.
and Dumber. Listen, we're working great as a team, man. Dumb and Dumber
Yes,
over here.
sir.
You tell me, what kind of speech do you give to all the minions that you're gonna assemble?
My friends, we're going on our second raid here, but this one's gonna be even bigger than the last. We've spent a lot of funds rebuilding and funding all of you. So I was thinking, since this is going to be such a big raid, why not splurge? You'll get a share of the loot to do with as you please. I'm sure there will be cheese and many other things. Books for the trolls to get smarter, more smart. The crows, wouldn't it be lovely to snag all the goodies from people? Oh, lovely.
There's like a loud uproar as everyone seems to be excited, from the trolls kind of like clapping to the ravens, just kind of like, how do you even say
Squawking,
in English when they creak like towards you?
squawking.
Fuck. I guess it is
Cawing.
squawking.
No, cawing. It's also cawing.
I'm gonna say squawking sounds so funny, but yeah.
Squawk.
Yeah. It is. It's a funny word.
You hear them cawing in admiration. You see Drak hyping up the other lizards as you see Rak going about exchanging different things with some of the imps. You're not really sure what the fuck he is doing, but
He's hustling as always. We love our hustler.
I'll
Wait,
say
perception check to see what he's doing.
you can roll me scan if you want.
Mixed.
Yeah, no, you're pretty sure he's giving some of the lizard men like probably shitty versions of like healing potions.
We love our hustler.
It's a 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely one of the shitty. It's not even. It's probably diluted, so it's probably 1d2 plus 1.
Hey,
No,
listen,
so
guys,
a normal healing potion,
I know.
even like the lowest kind is 2.
But
Okay, so yeah.
this is shittier than this is you could take the normal healing potion and then you dilute it with water and you just
hey,
resell
listen,
it.
you gotta share it. Listen, you gotta min man. You gotta share it to as many people as possible.
Not even half a healing potion. It's
No.
a quarter.
It's a quarter. It's
It'll save you from dying.
he's charging the price of a minor healing potion, but he's like, nah.
50 gold!
There you go.
Think we could
As
tax him?
Hmm?
I just like was sort of think we could tax him.
I hope he truly can form in the internal revenue service.
Where did our kobolds get all that money?
Wait, wait, what?
these are
We
the
need to tax that
kobolds.
later.
These are the lizard man you actually pay.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean like what the lizard.
Wait,
all that
wait,
money?
he's taking our pay.
So we pay them, and then they pay Rack. We could maybe ask for a kickback on that, maybe. That's for later, though.
Later, yeah.
It's
Oh
always
my
good to
God.
try and scam your merchants.
Instead of scamming, I'm thinking a business opportunity.
No, what
You
you're
see,
thinking is like taxing him.
What if we claim to pay our minions more, right? But in actuality, all we're doing is kicking the money back to us and a little bit more to Rack, so that the minions work harder, but us and Rack keep getting paid the same.
We'll see. But in any case, you do manage to swing everyone to your side, and they will be paid in whatever loot that is to be found on the caravan.
Yep.
As yeah, you have At this point, a veritable fucking army with you. You have trolls,
Yeah.
lizard folk, you have demon cats, and ravens.
Yep. Let's go.
As
The 6 fucking guards. What the fuck is this?
The 6 guards. The 6 adventurers. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck me.
there's about 16 lizard folks, there's about 6 rakshasa. There's 3 trolls. Yeah, no.
Maybe we should leave some behind just because.
As you prepare everyone in ambush as Thankful lays his traps, you see the cart arrive. Who's gonna like be on the road? Or like talk to them? Or are you gonna let them walk into the trap and then just jump them?
Let them walk into the trap, blind them, and then knock them on the head. That would be my plan.
If I might be able to talk to them, and I do have masks and a mask and some robes, so I could look human, but I don't know what that would accomplish.
Yeah. We can talk to them later.
Yeah, we'll talk to them after we capture them.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah,
then,
so we'll trigger the
Thankful,
trap.
roll me invoke. See how all your spells work.
Let's go, Thankful. Mixed.
Mixed.
As they start like going by, one of the guards will trigger the rune as you can see like these people are professionally trained. As once they realize that the road is booby trapped, and you like at that moment as well spring the ambush as the lizard men charge. The guard that sprung the traps will just kind of like tunnel down the road as he tries to trigger more of them, and fortunately and unfortunately, indeed you do impair them quite a bit. You obfuscate their sight and everything as like a kind of like a fog of darkness covers the entire area. The problem is your troops also get caught into it, as unruly melee will happen because of this. I will have to roll for the lizard folk to see how well they fucking do. Here's hoping.
Yay!
Yes.
The lizard champions continue.
the fucking chat.
Let me roll for the trolls as well. Okay, the
It
trolls
didn't fail.
didn't, but I will say that means they are bloodied. Means they're basically like equivalent of wounded.
Mm-hmm.
As cat folk. And you could use the ravens in a fight as well if you want. I suppose they have spells of their own.
Hey!
Hey!
As everyone is like all your minions just dogpile this shit. As unfortunately, due to the commotion, they also tend to get wounded, but after all is said and done, the fighting doesn't last too long before the spell effect dissipates. And you see that, well, trolls and the cats have been somewhat wounded. But yeah, these 6 guards were quite tough.
Damn.
These were level 12 fighters.
It's a good thing we brought everyone, actually.
It is.
Are all the guards dead, or are they like unconscious?
And because they got mixed results, I would say they're much dead.
Wait, hey, listen, waste not.
These people
Hey.
aren't. These aren't sort of warriors you can easily subdue.
Listen,
More
waste not.
skeletons for me.
As well, there's still the fanciful carriage.
All right.
As Dekhmut
I will.
approaches you and says, "My lords, appears that foes have been subdued."
Splendid. Excellent work.
Time to look upon the princess inside.
You know, it's probably going to be some fat old guy, right?
Maybe. Let's see.
They're all fat and old.
That's right.
If
Maybe it's
Hugh
young.
has his mask on. It's kind of like a black mask that looks kind of like a human face, you know, with like very decorative white lines. And he has his staff in his hand as he walks up. Can I have one of the lizard men open the door for me?
Yes. Give me a moment. See if I can find. Ah, this is better. As you open the one of the lizardmen will open the carriage door as you see a young woman just kind of like sitting inside, seemingly
Oh, she was
unbothered
a princess.
unbothered by this.
I'm right this time.
Fine, you can have this one. I will like pull out my my book and start flipping through it. Greetings, human.
She kind of like turns and looks at you, just nods.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
As she kind of like squints her eyes, trying to maybe understand you a bit better. Says, in your own native language, the language of evil, says, my name is Eris Ravenshade. Lich, would you like to explain this incident?
We are an up-and-coming group here, and we're looking for an opportunity to make some good gold for our funds. It seemed like this would be a lucrative target. You keep quite powerful company here, my lady.
Well, I am a daughter of a noble family.
You also seem to be quite knowledgeable about what I am, despite my disguise. Quite interesting.
Let's just say I am acquainted with your kind.
At this point, I'll remove the mask. It's like a jig's up, right?
As she smiles. So much more beautiful now.
Are you a necromancer?
So much more than that. Necromancer is such a painted word in these parts.
Well then, my lady, would you be so kind to accompany us as a guest? Perhaps we can talk more in a more comfortable setting.
We must kind of like get up and follow you out the cart as the lizard men have already began stripping everything for parts and trying to extract anything valuable.
I assume they're also nabbing the gear from the guards.
Absolutely, it's gone.
Upgraded, level up. Let's go.
All theirs.
D-Rag now is proper armor.
No, because they have to actually sell this. And Rack's probably
Uh,
gonna take a huge cut. Don't you
nah.
even worry about how these people will get scammed by everyone in the castle.
Rack waiting.
The Rakshasa will scam them. The Ravens will scam them. Fucking Rack will scam them.
Oh, I love this one. I love
The,
how
ul-
fucking
the ultimate fuck you would be if the trolls somehow scammed them too.
I don't
no.
think the trolls are like that.
They're
that
eating the corpses.
probably, honestly, probably.
Listen, I love the social hierarchy of our fucking castle. We need more fucking underlings in the lower class.
Yeah, we need more lower class citizens.
Yeah, our middle class is too big.
Um, as I guess, yeah, you make your way back to the castle. As you let the minions have their pay from whatever they can
Yep.
scrap. As yeah, no, she's gonna follow you quietly, but as she like starts walking through the castle, she's gonna start looking around a bit more curious. This is quite a lovely place you have.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper, but we make do.
Why does this place smell of lavender?
A long story. It's a gift from a neighbor. Tell me, Eris, what do you think of the undead?
They're quite beautiful, and I do enjoy my time with some of them.
You know, most humans I meet of your magical persuasion tend to use my people as nothing more than mere slaves. What is your opinion on the matter?
Unfortunately, I am but a mere. That
Hmm.
my family was sending me to Waterdeep to study. They don't. They seem to be. Well, they. There was an incident in the basement. I tried bringing a corpse back to life and let it out the door, and the guards didn't take too kindly to that. I've been. I was to be taken to study proper magic.
I assume your family does not approve of your magical persuasion, then?
No, no, they think I am a. I don't think. I think they see me as a bit deranged. Never understood why, though.
Oh, God. We're turning into a fucking orphanage.
We are turning into our own.
Damn it, America!
Fine, send them to study with her.
No, they're gonna study with us. No, God, no.
No, I have a better idea. Tell me, Eris, I can assume you have no interest in other magical pursuits.
I could dedicate my time to the pursuit of pure, unadulterated necromancy. I would.
Hmm. Then maybe I have an idea. If we were to scam your family, you give us all of the gold. I would allow you to study under me, but only if you uphold my rules. There shall be no enslaving of my kind, and we are not to be treated as mere trinkets or toys.
She nods.
Can I like insider or something? You know, actually, yeah, I'll insider. I don't know what that would be.
Scan.
Trick, banter.
I feel like
I think.
that would be can.
Oh.
Not
Yeah,
the
fair
most insightful. You can use one of
I'm
your
not.
dark arts. You apparently have 2, so
Yeah, I do. I'll use one.
gives you a +1.
I don't know how to use it.
Just add a +1 to
You just remove it there.
Okay.
roll 2 dice.
Mixed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
No, she's gonna comply with you. There's not that many people around who can teach her necromancy. And you're clearly a powerful undead, which she has an obvious fascination with. There is a psychotic streak to her, but not sure. You're not exactly sure if that kind of like relates to you or to just everything in general.
Well, I'm sadly deranged too, so making a deal with a necromancer to scam a family of nobles out of a shit ton of money and then teach her necromancy is a pretty crazy thing for a skeleton to do.
Listen, we're gonna make our fucking academy for gifted.
Shut the fuck up! No more children after this!
I'm using my real mage powers to manifest it right now, Grunt.
Perhaps you can also teach our other guests here more of our language. He's a fast learner, but it's hard when there's a language barrier.
Of course. Unfortunately, I will have to be traveling mostly, but I think I can fool my parents into believing that I am in studying with a powerful wizard in Waterdeep. Have them funnel all that money to that.
So she's saying that she'll like move around the country or whatever?
No, she's saying like, hey, I'll stay around here. I may have to like every now and then visit back home so they like know I'm still alive. But basically she's gonna tell her parents, yeah, I'm studying with a powerful wizard in Waterdeep, and he's like he's like a private tutor, and he needs this amount of money, so they're gonna send her money, and she's gonna give that money to you. So
genius, I like it.
As long as they can never figure it out, it's fine.
We got a cash flow, boys.
Can we visit the wizard? We can arrange a meeting one day with some illusion magic.
It would be a bit difficult considering. Are you family mages as well?
Yeah, they are noblemen.
Maybe
traders by profession.
Perhaps we'd be able to fool them if they ever ask for a meeting. Then I think I can play off being human. At least once I figure out this blasted language.
Certainly achievable, my lord.
Flattery will get you nowhere, child.
How should I refer to you then?
As everyone else does. I am Hugh. Hugh Maris.
Very well, Hugh. I shall venture then back to my family. Ensure I have some adequate supplies, and I shall return with the appropriate money.
Very well. Will you require an escort at all?
I am unfamiliar with these lands.
Oh boy.
Fine, that's why you have shape-shifting magic cats.
That's just what I was thinking.
Yeah, they can pretend to be the fucking guys.
Yeah, I would call over two of the Rakshasa and have them escort her back to her palace or mansion. I don't know, estate,
Yeah,
manor.
yeah. Let's see here. Um, one, two, just
I'll say, I am a reasonably powerful mage. She is studying under me. I do require a tuition, and we are deep in the waterlands.
um. Yeah, I'll say with this one, probably. So you will pay your minions, and then after that, you still probably have about. Hmm. You know what? Roll me a 2d6.
Mac, let's split it again. Together, Mac.
Together.
I got a 5.
5-5.
Oh, it's 2 gold for now.
One for you, one for me.
Let's go.
And
I'm at free gold again.
yeah, I will make a note. You'll
Hey,
probably get more revenue from Eris in the future as well, having her.
hey, honey, can we see this? Can we see your teacher?
Do you think? Listen, honestly, do you think her parents want to see? They're like fucking merchants. They're like, she's a fucking weirdo.
Ah.
Just make sure she doesn't bring more dead back to life, please.
Listen, we did Captain Dumb and Dumber. We did it. We didn't need Zorfin. It's fine.
Be prepared for the coup of the century, boys. Be prepared for the murkiest scam.
God. Yeah, no. As well, another successful raid, expanding the influence and recruiting. Listen, at least like Vikmar is actually a kid. This one's a young adult.
She's like, what, 20?
She's like 19. Yeah, 19, 20.
Okay.
But at the very least, you have a good translator that's not Rack. So
Yeah.
I'll teach Wickmar. We'll help teach. I'll teach Wickmar. I'll foster his hatred against elves, and eventually humans too.
as there's anything else you would like to check upon? You did have Murka enact your dastardly schemes, I guess, but
Are we emotionally ready for another
Yeah, no. Can we do it next?
brick over the head?
listen, how could she have twisted your clearly evil instructions this time?
You know, yeah, Mac, my heart's ready. Is yours?
I'll pick up the fucking magic
I
phone.
want to. Hugh wants to be there for this.
The phone stick. Yeah, I'll fucking fight Fankel. I don't know Fankel. Oh, you want to go over there?
No. You just call her. I just want to be here.
Yeah.
Just listening.
Yeah. I'll fucking call you over to the fucking phone room.
I'll say with all the fiasco, it's been like at least probably 2 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
As you call, picks up and like, Tranquil. How are things going for you?
Secured a new apprentice to our castle. Expanded our enterprise. That's going pretty great. How are your endeavors going?
Hey, you know what? I tried to do my best. I listened, and as Sir Hugh said, implanting ideas into the kids. I think it worked out. I think it's gonna yield some quite Machiavellian results.
Ah, yes. Please explain exactly what you did. I would love to hear it. I'm here, by the way, too. Hello. Hello.
My good Sir Hugh, you told me that I should use them as implant the idea of working for free. So it's
Mhm.
exactly what
To
I
you,
did.
for you specifically. I did say for you specifically.
Well, for me, but I suppose. Oh, was it just for me? Because
Ah, it
it
was just for
is.
you.
It is for me and for others.
Mm.
Thankfully,
Go
accept
on.
fucking you.
Go on.
And I have disguised it so that some of the mages don't pick up on it
It's a
as
good
a
idea.
mere need for volunteer work. Although I
Mhm.
fail to see the benefits as I'm already teaching them the value of kindness and helping your fellow. It feels like it's just achieving the same thing.
Well, it was mostly so that you didn't have to teach them all those benefits. You could save some time on that education to
Make
put
it
it
more
towards
efficient
learning.
cycle.
Yeah, yeah, and make them learn other life skills. But if you wanted to teach them both, that's fine. But no, I did specifically say for you.
That shouldn't include other people.
Nah, not really.
You're the one that's helping them after all. You should deserve it.
It
So
really,
I
all you're doing is
suppose.
teaching them to be exploited by other people who haven't done anything for them.
Yeah, exactly. You
Suppose you're
you
right.
are you are better.
You're the
You know
only one who deserves their help.
you know what's best for them after all.
Hmm.
This has been a lovely update, Mirka. I'm very happy with your progress.
I do get the sense that the locals are getting a bit suspicious at my involvement, though.
Ah, well. You can always lie low for a few weeks.
I, I see, I see, I see.
I, you know, um,
No,
hmm,
no, you are right. So I'll shift. I'll make the ideas that they wanna work for free only for myself, no one
curious,
else.
Mirka. Why do you want to be evil?
I'll be honest, Sir Hugh, it's something I've been felt rather ashamed all my life. I was always mocked.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the expectations.
Yes, there are a lot of expectations in life and death. I should know.
And I suppose my mom always wanted me to be an evil hag, but oh no, it's always Murka the good hag, Murka the nice, Murka the beautiful. Never
I
just,
like
never just Murka the mean or Murka the evil or Murka the snarky even.
I like turn over to Thankful and I just like whisper, "Mommy issues."
Yeah, Franco just not.
I turn back. It's like, would it make you feel better if people finally started calling you that?
I don't even know. At this point, I've gotten used to the moniker, and
Let's try
it's
it out. Merca the Wicked. How's that sound, huh? That make you
sounds
feel good?
maybe a bit.
Merca the Machiavellian. Merca the Schemer. Merca the Mysterious.
Ooh, I like that one. I think I'm gonna keep it.
Tell me, what does evil mean to you? What does it mean to be evil?
I don't know.
I see. Do me and Thank will seem evil to you?
No.
Ah, but we are. You see, evil is a perspective. And in the common tongue, it is the perspective of the Enlightened races. Yeah, if I could have more derision in my voice, I'd have it. You see, they are so high and mighty, they believe theirs is the only opinion that matters, and that those who are not like them are to be shunned and excluded. To them, all undead are evil, no matter what they do, for they are unlike them. And they act in a way that doesn't benefit them. I've told you my only true desire is to see my people free, right? I can tell you, there is not I couldn't meet a single enlightened race who wants equality for the undead. They would see us destroyed. They would see hags destroyed as well.
Suppose you're right, but that's I've had this conversation with Lord Tranquil as well, and I was telling him that saving abandoned children, you are providing honest work and employment for many of the denizens of Highmore.
They are mere tools for our plans. Capital.
Okay.
They
Honest is a bit of a stretch, but the mere fact that we are helping monsters, that providing monsters employment, is evil. Just the mere usage of our people is considered evil to the enlightened. And as for dear Vikmar here, we have taken him in, yes. But you see, that's because we do not view ourselves as... Well, we do not... Let me put it this way. We do things because it is to our benefit. It was to our benefit to bring Vikmar in. He's teaching me the Elven language, and when his magic is more powerful, he will be a useful warrior for us. It is a mutually beneficial relationship. But you see, I believe the elves consider Vikmar to be evil. You were saying that you hadn't met any dastardly or evil elves. Well, I think Vikmar would beg to differ. He was abused and insulted by them all his life, to the point where he craves their blood. He wants them dead.
Perhaps he should meet the ones I have in my cabin.
You see, he was traveling in that same caravan. I believe he would have them killed as well if he were to meet them. They were most likely also part of the people who belittled him.
May I have a request of you? May you bring me the boy so he can face his oppressors?
That will be for him to decide. I will ask him, but I make no promises.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, by the way, I should also mention there is another young one staying with us now. But, she is here for the mere fact that she is oppressed for her school in magic.
Do the people outside the swamp also dislike different forms of magic?
Indeed. Only the ones they approve of. All others are considered evil.
And we should fix that in the future.
I intend to. You see, Mirka, when we are in power, there shall be no more discrimination against the undead. There shall be no more people belittling their own for being small. There will be no more inane, what's the word for, rules on what magic you can and can't practice. We are evil because we follow our dreams. If your dream is to be evil, then all you really need to do is act contrary to the enlightened races. Do what they say you should not. Kill as you please, as long as it always benefits you.
Something never benefited me.
Well, then do it as a favor for me. There's always room for more undead in this world. And if the elves and humans are just going to keep discriminating them, they might as well be reborn into a new and pure life.
I guess everything else fails. Take your approach into consideration.
It has been a nice discussion. I've been curious about your ideas. I'm glad we've had this talk.
Likewise.
After this, I will leave you in Thankwell's evil care.
Of course.
Have a lovely day.
You as well.
And with that, I'll head out of the room.
He's right, you know. You need to do something about all this clear and obvious mistreatment of others.
Yes. These noble peoples, they need to be punished. Just like you punish those hags.
What? Don't tell her to punish the nobles. We need their money.
Oh, that's true. Oh, fuck. They will get. One day, they will get what they deserve.
Please be specific. Please be specific. Thankful.
That's wonderful.
No. Once our new order will arise over these civilized cities, we shall deal with them.
I began teaching the young ones, and with your ideas of speeding up the teaching process, maybe it is useless on the children, but maybe on the adults. That requires more research.
Ooh, fascinating. Devious.
That's what I thought.
It's a commendable project to engage in.
Thank you. I've learned from both you and Morris.
We're happy to assist you on your journey. To true villainy.
Orca the Mysterious. I like that. Well, do let me know if you're gonna be able to bring the young boy to resolve his differences with his peers. Otherwise, I wish you a good night.
I wish you a good night as well. And I wish you success on your experiments.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Yeah, now let's see. Listen, Hate. Let Thankful be vague. What's your problem with Thankful?
What, would she fucking kill the nobles?
Kill you, Thankful. I'm gonna kill you.
Would she fucking kill the nobles? Like, no way she's dead.
Next morning, Baldur's Gate in flames, uproar.
Like, no way she fucking just murdered the fucking nobles.
Oh my god.
I specified once
so
our new order.
Hooked.
Once our new order arises.
He's just gonna start the new order now. Oh,
Fine, don't worry.
So now she's researching. I'll call in fucking next time.
Oh, Mac.
I spec- Because she can't just delete Baldur's Gate. There are fucking wizards that live there. 20 wizards live there.
Grunt's OC easily 1v1s Elminster, apparently.
There's no way she would just fucking wipe out the
Listen, man,
mobile.
with like a min-max D&D build, I think you can pretty much kill everything at level 12.
No, there are some stuff that is.
Yeah, a
Since,
full party at level 12, maybe, but
in
Yeah.
some wacky shit, man. I don't know.
That depends. Do you believe? Does your DM believe in the peasant railgun?
Oh,
That's the biggest question. Because if they
Yeah.
do, then yes, absolutely, you can kill anything.
peasant railgun.
Have you heard of the peasant railgun,
No,
Greg?
what is the peasant
Okay.
railgun?
Let me explain to you the peasant railgun. So, in D&D, one turn is 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
Every individual goes one after the other, right?
Yes.
It is a free action to pick up and drop an object, right?
Yes.
So that means if you make a line of peasants, like as long as you want, let's say a mile long, in 6 seconds, you can pass a bar from the peasant in the back all the way to the peasant in the front and throw it. Yeah.
That's how you see. That's how D&D's actually work. You see, there's just like in real life where citizens militias, the citizens militia of Baldur's Gate, it's just a fucking giant conga line of people.
Holy
Have
shit.
you now?
We now
It's
know what
cr-
to do tomorrow, Mac. With Zaz's game, we'll just align all 700 people and just pass bars between them.
We'll
Holy
open-
shit, this is... Hate gave us the key to victory.
Oh boy.
The
We'll
first
fucking snipe
Barovian,
shroud from the cross the meadow.
the first Barovian artillery regiment. All right, open fire, men.
Not just steel beams at people at
Yeah.
supersonic speeds.
Yep.
God damn it.
Have you heard of the shit cannon of holding grunt?
No.
Okay, it's a similar thing. So, in this thing, a bag of holding holds 500 pounds, right?
Yes.
Now, if you invert the bag, everything inside the bag comes out.
Yeah.
It comes out at the speed you're pushing it, because like you're essentially, it comes out like as fast as you push the bag inside out, right? So, if you fill the bag of holding with 500 pounds of cow shit, and then run at it, you can launch 500. You can accelerate 500 pounds of mass from 0 to your speed instantly.
God.
Which is what I did to kill one of the final bosses in our Glory Hammer game, where I was playing the Mach 8 speed Tabaxi.
The shit
I shot
railgun.
500 pounds of magical iron at Mach 8 at one of the bosses and deleted it.
Magic great
Yeah.
shot.
God.
I am speed. Listener.
There was
Oh.
another thing. There was another build I heard of. It was like a multi-class rogue wizard where you cast duplicate on yourself, and if you're a gnome, you can there was like a feat you could do to like push someone 5 feet or something like that, and also you could pickpocket as a free action. So. And technically, there's infinite free actions in D&D. So what you would do is you would like hold hands with your duplicate and shove each other around and pickpocket everything in the room in one turn.
Anyways, do you want to bring the boy now or for next session?
We'll talk to him and see what he wants, but I think
Yeah.
next session, because I have a movie in 2 hours, but I
Yeah.
want to go eat something first. So
As yeah, you find him looking through some of the probably books you've been giving him to read, whatever you've been having him do.
yeah, pretty much like read books. Also, like have him like learn some of like the more of the monstery language. He's only been here a few days, and when he was only here a few
It's
days, he learned a few words. But it's been a few weeks, so
yeah.
he's probably a bit more fluid.
As he looks at the two of you, stands up.
Hello, Vikmar.
Hello.
You remember all those elves in the caravan you were with, right?
Yes.
Do you still crave their blood?
Are they all dead?
Ah. I don't know if you noticed, but in the melee, 3 of them got away. They are currently being... they've been currently given refuge in a hag's hut to the south. And she has offered you the option to face your captors. Your what's the word I'm looking for? Your abusers? Yeah, abusers. But I must warn you, she is a rather odd sort. Doesn't really like violence too much, and she might try and convince you that murder isn't the answer or some shit. If you don't want to, you can leave them be.
He immediately stands up. I will head over there and I will make sure that they are gutted. Like like grabs a nearby dagger and just kinda like in the sheath.
That fire within you will serve you well. Don't let anyone put it out, young lad.
He nods. Of course. Yeah, I guess he'll head out.
I think we'll go with him, right?
Yeah.
But like, next session.